They don't have the votes right now because their caucus is in disarray, fighting with each other and trying to shove down America's throat a deeply unpopular bill that, in one sentence, the First Amendment I did.
Folks, I just watched another pathetic attempt by the left to demonize tax cuts and spread class warfare, and I'm not going to sit here and let them lie to the American people. They're pushing the same old, tired narrative. Republicans only care about billionaires. Give me a break. Let's break this down and expose the truth. Before we dive in, please smash that like, subscribe, and notification button.
We cannot cut taxes for billionaires if we cut a penny of Medicaid. They hated that because in sum, what their bill does in a sentence is have billionaires win and have families lose, taking money away from health care, taking food out of the mouth of hungry children to give a greater tax break to billionaires. I don't have anything against them, but they don't need a tax break, especially when it comes at the expense of hardworking people who are going to be hurt.
First off, they claim the GOP can't get votes because we're fighting with each other. Oh, really? Last time I checked, it's the Democrats who can't even agree on basic policy. They got radical socialists like AOC battling corporate sellouts like Biden. Meanwhile, Republicans are actually standing for something: fiscal responsibility and American prosperity. But here's the real kicker. They say we're shoving down America's throat a deeply unpopular bill. Unpopular with who? The liberal media? The coastal elites? Because last I checked, hardworking Americans love keeping more of their own money. The left hates tax cuts because they want control. They need your money to fund their big government schemes. Then they have the nerve to say this bill is about billionaires winning and families losing. That's a straight-up lie. Tax cuts don't just help the wealthy. They help small businesses, they create jobs, and they put money back in your pocket. The left loves to scream about tax breaks for billionaires, but they never mention that those same billionaires are the ones investing in businesses that employ millions of Americans. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they didn't get rich by stealing. They built companies that changed the world. Meanwhile, the left wants to punish success and turn us into a socialist wasteland where nobody has the incentive to achieve anything. And then they pull out the old emotional blackmail. Oh no, they're cutting Medicaid. They're taking food from hungry children. Give me a break. First of all, nobody is trying to starve children. What we're trying to do is stop the endless waste, fraud, and abuse in these bloated government programs. The left acts like Medicaid is some perfect system. But guess what? It's broken. Throwing more money at it won't fix it. Real reform will. And if we can streamline spending and cut taxes, that's a win for the American people. Here's the cold, hard truth. The left doesn't care about fairness. They care about power. They want you dependent on government handouts so they can control you. They hate the idea of Americans thriving without their permission. They say, billionaires don't need tax breaks. Well, newsflash, it's not the government's job to decide who needs money. It's about freedom. If you earn it, you keep it. Period. The more they tax the rich, the more they'll come after you next. Mark my words. At the end of the day, this isn't about taxes or health care. It's about the left's obsession with turning America into a socialist regime. They want higher taxes, bigger government, and less freedom. Well, I've got a message for them. Not on our watch. This is a land of opportunity, where hard work pays off. We're not going to apologize for success. And we're sure as heck not going to let them guilt trip us into surrendering our future. If you're tired of the left's lies, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's take back our country. Share this video with every hardworking American who's sick of being demonized for wanting to keep what they earn. And remember, folks, freedom isn't free, but it's worth fighting for. God bless America.